Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's midweek Wednesday, December the 14th, 2011. Welcome to the Martez Midweek Entertainment News Show. I'm Martez, your host, also your brother, cousin, uncle, best friend, co-worker, castmate, neighbor, everything just wrapped up into one like a big old Christmas wreath. Glad you stopped by to enjoy today's show. 11 days until Christmas. So if you have not started your Christmas shopping, you are behind. You don't have very much time, but there's still some gifts out there. And I'm actually going to tell you some hot Christmas gifts on today's show. Also, remember that movie Mama, I Wanna Sing, starring Sierra and Patti LaBelle? Like, they filmed it, they talked about it, they hyped it up, but what happened to it? I'll tell you about that. Oprah Winfrey goes to Haiti. Why does she go to Haiti? Well, I'll tell you. Conrad Murray seeks court-paid lawyer for appeal. That's pretty interesting. And also, I'm going to give you the what the heck? Hello? I'll tell you the what the heck story for today, and that's gonna feature none other than Chris Humphreys. But of course, lots of Christmas music on today's show. As you hear in the background, that's Boys to Men with Let It Snow. And I don't know, based on the weather here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, I don't think it's gonna be snowing anytime soon, because now we're in the 60s and the 70s. But of course, that could change at the drop of a hat. So, music. What are the top songs in the country right now? Well, the number 3 spot goes to Bruno Mars, his latest single, It Will Rain. Number 2 goes to LMFAO, Sexy and I Know It. And the number 1 song in the country is none other than, yes, she still has it. This girl comes out with a song and it's like, it never dies. It's Rihanna, We Found Love. So we'll get it kicked off with Rihanna because I really like this song. And it's the number 1 song in the country. Come on. Way to go, Riri. Here's Rihanna, We Found Love. It's the Martez Midweek Entertainment News Show.
Yellow diamonds in the light, and we're standing side by side as a shadow crosses mine. What it takes to come alive. It's the way I'm feeling, I just can't deny. But I gotta let it go. We found love in a hopeless place. We found love in a hopeless place. We found love in a hopeless place. We found love in a hopeless place.
Oh! Okay, sorry about that. I kind of lost it, I'll admit. That was Rihanna, We Found Love, the number 1 song in the country. So Conrad Murray seeks court-paid lawyer for appeal because basically Conrad is saying he doesn't have any money. Now, what you're about to hear, I'm not trying to be funny, but I think this song, is kind of appropriate for this subject here. So you're going to hear the Jackson 5. Santa Claus is coming to town. I wonder if Conrad Murray has ever heard of the Jackson 5. Yeah, the lead singer, Michael Jackson. Yeah, so basically Murray asked a court Tuesday to appoint a publicly funded attorney to handle his appeal because he cannot afford to hire counsel. Murray needs an appeals lawyer to try to overturn his involuntary manslaughter conviction. The 58-year-old cardiologist intends to argue his case before the California Second Degree Court of Appeal based in Los Angeles. Murray's filing states that a court-appointed attorney would decide how to frame the appeal after reviewing transcripts and rulings from the case. So, Murray is asking for help, basically. Yeah, the Jackson 5. All right, so Mama, I Want to Sing. Now, if you remember, if you're in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, remember this movie was actually filmed right here in Baton Rouge. Parts of the film was shot on the campus of BRCC, which is Baton Rouge Community College. Like, I had friends that were extras in this film, and they were excited and like, yeah, this movie is coming out with Sierra and Patti LaBelle, and I'm gonna be in it. And we've waited and we've waited, and it's been years. Like, I think this movie was filmed in 1924. No, not really, but it's finally getting its release via DVD. So for whatever reason, Mama I Want to Sing, starring Sierra Lynn Whitfield, Patti LaBelle, Hill Harper, and Ben Vereen, didn't get a lot of attention as a theatrical release. Don't know why, but it is one of those feel-good movies with a huge budget. The good news is the DVD is set for release Valentine's Day 2012 through Fox Home Video Entertainment. So see, thought it would be released in time for Christmas, but you're not going to even get it for Christmas. That's Mama I Want to Sing. Speaking on Want to Sing, Whitney Houston in the background, Joy to the World. Okay, so Oprah goes to Haiti. Yeah, this week the media mogul is visiting the president of Haiti, Michael Martelly. His hope is to partner with Winfrey to rebuild the country, attract investors, and ultimately make her an ambassador for the island nation. I am hoping she will serve as ambassador for Haiti to help us get the kind of assistance needed, Martelly said in a recent conference. Oprah arrived on Sunday morning and met with the president on Monday. She also visited a settlement camp ran by actor Sean Penn. Now, being the provocative person Martelly is, he used to perform under the name Sweet Mikey. He's also planning to go on a world tour and raise money for children's education. He said, I will get on it and dance and have great groups of entertainers to perform to help Haiti, including Wyclef Jean and Oprah and many others. I don't really know if he wants to get Wyclef Jean. Remember the information came out that Wyclef was taking the Haiti money. Yeah, he was doing what we call a steal out. All right, so Christmas gifts. Yes, have you gotten your Christmas gifts? Christmas shopping? Are you done? No, you still got a way to go. Well, that's okay, because I'm going to help you. I'm going to tell you some hot Christmas gifts, like the hottest gifts in the country. Yeah, they're really, really hot. They're hot like fire. And I'll tell you these as we listen to a little Daryl Coley, an amazing, amazing gospel artist. Yeah. I sung this song back in high school when I was in choir. One seems to hear words of good cheer from... Okay. The hottest Christmas gifts. So what's hot right now? Well, the Kindle Fire is really hot. Yeah, it's Amazon's own addition to the tablet market. The Kindle Fire is a 7-inch tablet that was designed primarily for media consumption, books, videos, etc. But since its run, it's on the Android operating system. It can be used with the popular Android apps like Angry Birds. You can also use the Fire for surfing the internet and checking email. The biggest kicker of the Fire is the price, only $199 compared to the iPad's $499 price. Okay, the LeapPad Learning Tablet. Now, this is the newest educational toy from Leapfrog. It's the LeapPad Explorer tablet, released just this year. Leapfrog is well known and respected for their educational products for kids, so their products always sell well at Christmas time. Functions much like adult tablets with stories and games, and you can even download apps, and they can be purchased right from the Leapfrog store. Now, the downfall is these apps aren't cheap. Like, they're really, really expensive. But overall, this is a hot toy buy for ages 4 to 8. The LeapPad learning tablet. A car speakerphone. Now, I know you're thinking, like, why would a car speakerphone be hot? You know, people have Bluetooth, you hook that through your speaker, it plays. But for people that don't, you know, because everybody doesn't have a new car. So, this is a neat little gadget that allows you to use your cell phone in the car, hands-free. Now, you just attach the speakerphone to your visor and sync up your cell phone, and you can now make and answer phone calls without touching your phone. You know, there are very few models of in-car speakerphones available. And, you know, there's pros and cons to each one. But this one is by Motorola, so it's really, really good. The best thing about these are the prices. $35 to $120. So it's in that range. So again, if you know someone who has an old car, may not have Bluetooth and all of that, this is a great Christmas gift. Definitely good. Also, Zippo hand warmer. Now, this is good for all the people that like to be outdoors, all the outdoorsmen. Maybe a good gift for dad. You know, if you know someone who spends a lot of time outdoors in the winter, this is a neat gift. It's a Zippo hand warmer, so it can warm your hand while you're outside. Wonderful, wonderful gift there, definitely. So there you have it. And if you want to see pictures of these great gifts, they're right here on the website for you to look at. Okay, so the top albums. Who has the big albums in the country? Number 3 spot goes to Justin Bieber. Under the Mistletoe is his Christmas album. Number 2 goes to Adele. No surprise here. Her latest album, 21, and the number 1 Christmas album in the country, is a Christmas album. It's Michael Bublé, and the album is simply entitled Christmas, and that's the number 1 album in the country. Alright, so midweek entertainment, D. Martez news show, and every Wednesday I do a segment that's entitled What the Heck? Hello, like, what's going on here? Well, none other than Chris Humphries makes the what the heck for today. So Humphries said he felt ambushed during a Good Morning America interview. As previously reported, he appeared on the morning show on Friday, where anchor Josh Elliott asked him about his separation from Kim Kardashian. Humphrey said, "For me, it's just certain things that happen in life, and you've got to move forward." Now, according to TMZ, Humphrey said he felt ambushed by the line of questionings about his short-lived marriage. The website reports that Humphries was aware he'd be asked about his relationship, but didn't expect to be grilled. However, an ABC rep insists there were no ground rules. Like, what the heck? You know, what's going on here, Chris? Okay, the people didn't ask you to come on the show to talk about Christmas. So, I mean, you know they were going to ask about your 72-hour, well, I said 72-day, which seems like 72-hour marriage to Kim Kardashian. So, like, hello, Chris, get it together. You're going to be asked that question all of your life. You're going to be 71 years old, and people are going to say, remember back in the day when you dated that little girl, Kim Kardashian? Yeah, so get ready for it. And, but at least Chris didn't act like Chris Brown, because remember when he was on the show back in March, he tore Good Morning America up, shattered glass and all that stuff, because they asked him questions about Rihanna. I guess they didn't find love in a hopeless place. Okay, well, that's it for today's show. 11 days till Christmas. Get your shopping going. I'm D. Martez, again, your source for information, inspiration, and laughter. You can follow me on Twitter at D_Martez. Like my Facebook fan page, D.Martez. Have a great day. Remember to visit the site each day to stay in the entertainment loop. I will inform you. I will inspire you. I will make you laugh. Ha ha ha. All right. So enjoy your day. I'm going to leave you with some Yolanda Adams. This is a wonderful version of Yolanda Adams singing What Child Is This? Enjoy your day. Remember, today's going to be the best day of your life. Something good will happen to you today. Always think positive, and no matter what you're going through, there is a rainbow at the end of that trial. You got to believe that. Remember, D. Martez, I love you listening.